Hey everyone, I hope all is doing well tonight. And yeah, I was just thinking, I wanted to go over some pictures. I know I've been sharing a lot of videos, and not everyone is convinced, and it is kind of bringing me down a little bit. But I think I got so caught up in trying to prove that I'm surrounded by different, all sorts of things, you guys. I didn't I didn't seen it all. I didn't seen it all. But I'm getting it together. I realize that everyone's not going to believe me, and I get that. But I did want to go over some of these pictures, excuse me, that my camera took, and some that I screenshot from videos, and hoping that maybe you guys can see what it is that I'm seeing. And I want to just put this out real quick. Excuse me. Something's in my throat. Lord have mercy. Remember, I was having close encounters. So I was being approached by different entities, beings, and ETs. These were solid creatures. Now, all of them are celestial, okay? Please understand that part. Please. That is the only reason why I set up the cameras. So, y'all don't have to believe me, but hear me out. I was being approached by different things, okay? And so I set up cameras hoping to catch something, and I did. So it's not like I'm saying, oh, well, if you don't see it, it's not real. No, it is. I wish I could have took a picture of it when it was in front of me. But honey, I'm telling you guys, when y'all have an experience, if you ever will, if you do, if you're lucky enough, you are not going to think about grabbing a camera. That's going to be the last thing in your mind. If anything, you're concerned for your safety. Your first thought is going to be, "Oh shit, am I about to be taken away?" That is your concern. So let's get to these pictures, okay? Here, a car was getting ready to go by, and I mean, I have an eye for them. I've been seeing spirits my entire life, so it's not hard for me to know when something is there and it should not be there. Okay, so they're popping out in the tree. I even see some on the street, but there's one here all the way to the right top, and these are celestial. Okay, so all most of these, I'll let you know when I feel like we have an ET. Okay, a lot of celestial, a lot of spirits are in these pictures right here. So I don't want to zoom in too much because I realize that it can be blurry. They are blurry. But there's three right here. You got one hiding by the tree, one in the middle, one to the side, and you have some over there. So, excuse me. A lot of them are connected to some sort of light. Um, you know, like they'll just pop out. And another thing I notice is like these are excellent cameras. These are not cheap cameras. They would cause it to become blurred. You understand? It's like they're trying to hide themselves. And then there's times where the camera caught it. It caught it, and it was like, ooh, wow. Very creepy. Like I seen it. It stood all the way out. Like you could see it very good. There's a lot. It's a lot. It has nothing to do with motion blur. None of that. None of that. You know, I'm not here to. I should have went to the bottom of that one, but I'm not here to convince those that don't want to believe. I don't care. I don't. I have a lot of childhood trauma. Um, you know, being a kid and seeing things that other people can't see, that's devastating. And it is. And I remember trying to convince my family first that what I was seeing was real. I was not mentally ill. I was not crazy. It wasn't until, people that had passed away that I never ever met, didn't know anything about. It wasn't until that is when my mom realized, wow, she said I was, a little psychic. Like, that didn't make me feel better. It didn't explain, you know, why they were coming to me. Why are they attracted to me? It did not explain it. Um, you can see them. It is so many, and they're not all the same. Like, whoa. It's just breathtaking for me because, and I know I'm protected. Look at this one, guys. I know I'm protected because if not, yeah, I would have had some issues. Now, before, I was saying that I went through the dark night of the soul back in 2020. It was the worst time of my life, like dealing with a heartbreak that I could not get over. It was an intentional heartbreak. This dude was trying to, like, really break me down. He did some really nasty, mean stuff to me, and I gave him, 7 years of my life, and it was horrible. So it took me to a very dark place, and I was surrounded by demons, you guys. Look at this. Look at that face. Ooh-wee. I was surrounded by demons, and I didn't see them at the time because I probably had one inside of me. If not, he was definitely attached. There's no doubt. You know, Look at that purple one right in the middle, the little tiny one. But what's I gonna say? So I went down a very dark path, and I came close to death. You know, um, I started doing things that I normally would never have done. Um, looking for comfort and creating an addiction for myself, which has been dealt with. But like I said, I went down a very dark path, and I felt unloved. I felt, I'm out here by myself. My mom passed when I was 18. My other sister, I'm not close with at all. So the loneliness can get to you. It really can. And I have my boys and stuff, and I'm a people person. I go out. I'm a social butterfly. I talk to everyone. You see the woman right there? So it's like humanoids too. Some of them look human. But all of that, it's like when you're going through something inside, it shows. People can see that. And so, um, I don't know, guys. I got to a point where I realized if something didn't give, I wasn't going to be alive much longer. And there's a light that popped in right there. So, and like off to the side of that light to the right, you can see like a face of a female. And then beside that one, it looks like an alien, has the engulfed head or whatever, super long head. But so I started crying out, and yeah, these two celestials have been at the back of the corner of my yard for about 2 weeks now. Yep. So for about 3 months, I just, my heart opened, because obviously I had closed it. I had so much pain, and it was when now remember I showed you where the celestials are. Now, so you see this little white thing sticking out. Like, they're really there. They are really there. This is not, the camera. I understand some people want to say, oh, it's, the camera. Yeah. Like, look at this little brown thing. It's just as round as it wants to be. They're too defined. And then take all this away. explain my encounters, explain, it'd be different if my sons weren't, they didn't see all of them, but they were there for a couple. So, yeah, it's very real, you guys. It's very real. But back to what I was saying. So, there, I cried for about 3 months. My heart began to soften. Um, and we were moving, same landlord, you know, letting us move to a nicer, bigger house, whatever. And so I felt like, okay, you see this real big one to the left. And then look at these that are up in a tree. But, so I'm like, this is new beginnings. We'll start over. We were moving pretty much all week, and it was the last night. I was trying to clean up, get everything out. And I've seen a lot of things over the years, but this was different. We were chased. I got chased in the dark. I didn't get to see it when we came back, because at first I wasn't going to come back that night, but I'm like, I need to get the rest of this stuff. So, look at that one. It looked kind of angry. Right up under the letters. Some of them don't care for me, and I get that. But they cannot harm me. They cannot touch me. I am divinely protected. I know this for a fact. I've had angelic beings come to me. Like, as long as I keep positive, I don't allow myself to fall back into that slump. People can be very cruel, especially strangers. And it's so sad, rather you believe a person, or even if you see a video or you see whatever and you don't like it, you don't care for it. Why do we have to comment on it? Why? You don't know what a person's going through. It may not be real to you, but it could be real to the person that is experiencing it. And you know what makes me cry? I am a very tender heart person. I love strangers, you hear me? Like, I care for everybody. If I got it and I see someone out here needing it, I give it to them. And it breaks my heart to know that this world is so full of evil. I'm talking about evil ass people. You guys are so hateful. You are so hateful. Don't do that. Why do you do that? I'm sorry, guys. I'm like just all over the place losing. Why do you do that? You don't know what a person is going through. You have no idea. Just because you have not experienced anything, just because whatever. Even if you see a video and someone's dancing, and maybe they're overweight or something, or they're not pleasant in your eyes, why do you have to write a comment letting them know that? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Have you ever heard, if you don't have nothing nice to say, shut the fuck up? And then some of you report some of my videos. Why? If this does not help you, if you can't relate, scroll on, move the fuck on. There's other people that are seeing this stuff, that are experiencing this. And they may be like wigging out. They could be, struggling with it, because I did as a kid and a teenager. I did. I used to be a cutter. Like, I went through a very dark depression because the house I grew up in was not a good one. My mom had a lot of pain that she carried. So there was nothing but dark entities. And I could see them, you guys. I saw them all the time. They tormented me. And so it is very depressing. Now, there's people that are going through this, that are, having these experiences. It's one thing when all you see is angels, or, just good beings or whatever. That's awesome. But when you are like I don't like to use the word psychic, but when you are gifted, you have that ability. You know what I'm saying? You don't develop. I don't believe in that. I was a kid. You are born with this. This isn't something that you know what I mean? Like, some people don't have it. Everybody, just like there's some people that are very intelligent, very smart. It just comes natural to them. Everyone does not have that. But just because you don't have it and you haven't experienced it, you don't, you don't tear that person down. Like, so yes, I did want to share because I thought, wow, I wish someone would have shared when I was younger. To know, when I started running into people when I was like 18, 19, a little bit after my mom passed, and I started running into people, and, I don't know how we would stumble across the conversation, but we would. You guys have no idea what it did for me. Like, to meet another person to say, I see things too. You're not crazy. What really put the icing on the cake is as I got older and I was able to get a computer, and I Googled and all of this shit popped up. Shadow people. All of this stuff. Spirits. You guys have no idea how hard it was as a kid. I could not fucking function. Like, when I tell you, I see shit. I see it. And not only that, I feel everything. I feel vibrations off of people. I get flashes of any trauma that they're carrying. Like, I need to be in a fucking bubble. I don't make this up. I really do. And I don't even know how to use my gift. Because I never had any support. I had people like you guys putting me down, telling me I'm crazy. I mean, I'm literally calling shit before it happens. And it's still, the handful of people that's there that got to hear me say it. I'm like a god to them around here. But that doesn't cover everyone. And I'm so tired of trying to fucking prove myself to people. And it's not about that. It's not about that. I just want to meet up with the ones that are like myself. Even if it doesn't matter if they're not around you all the time, that's fine. Or if you don't see them all the time, the fact that you have had it, or you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you're a filler, not a seer. I'm a filler here, seer, taster. I have all of it, you guys. My shit is turned all the way up, and I've tried turning it down. I don't know how. I don't know how. I am like really high psychic type shit. I did not ask to be this way. It's just the way I am. It's the way I was created. I want to connect with people like that. I don't even want to convince anyone else. I don't care. I understand now why this world is the way it is. Why so many people are committing suicide. Why so many people are turning to drugs. The hate that is on this planet is unreal. Everybody is for self now. No one cares. No one cares about anybody. Like, everybody is for self. It is horrible to be here. It is horrible. I don't work. I can't, like, I can't do it. I can't function. I feel everything. I don't want to be around nasty ass energy all day long. It drains me. And I have people that it's like you can tell that I have this light inside of me. And I had people, that was like literally trying to like live off of my energy. Like, no, I don't mind helping. We can look at these, but I don't mind helping people, but not when you're trying to pull, and you're constantly taking, and you don't put back. No, that's not cool. I don't understand it. And they're here. I've never, okay, I'm so sorry. Oh shit. I need to, anywho, so I do screenshot a lot of videos when I capture stuff, but I'm trying to get it together. I shared a picture on Facebook, and that's what got, I mean, I've really been feeling kind of low the past week. Ever since my live got blocked, it just kind of fucking tugged at me, and I was like, wow, I was telling a dream. But, and I've always been sensitive heart. I've always worn my heart on my sleeve. I just never understood people. Like, understand you're hurting. People are hurting. That's what it is. People are hurting. And then they go out here and they be so fucking mean to other people. Period. And that's what it is. Because nobody believed them or nobody supported them. Listen, you guys, I got treated worse than a dog. Okay? A fucking cat got more affection than I did. I don't hurt people. I don't go out and hurt people. I don't do it. Why? Because I know how it feels. But I know everybody's not like me, and I get that. I get it. But like I said, I am not here for the people who don't believe in this or don't want to believe in it or whatever. I'm not. I am not here for you. I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I had someone tell me, yes, we are. A light worker is supposed to bring light where there's darkness. Honey, let me tell you, you can't save everybody. Hell, Jesus couldn't save everyone. Period. I mean, you will tear your heart to pieces trying to save everyone. You cannot. You just can't. You can't do it. If I'm only able to help 100 people out of 1,000,000, damn it, it's a celebration. It's a celebration because that number is going to be fucking small. It is. They say 144,000 out of what, 8 billion? Come on. Yeah. So no, I'm not. I'm not about to get out of shape, bend over backwards. I will leave my comments off. Like I've been doing. Those that are meant to connect with me, they know how to reach me. And they know that I talk. I love to talk. I will communicate. I respond back. I listen. But other than that, yeah, I'm cool. I'm good. I am super good. I've been focusing on the wrong thing. At one point, like, they were talking to me daily. Not all of these. Hell no. Hell no. These are just all types of celestials, and you got some spirits in here. You even got probably a couple demons, We are being visited though, and we got some ETs. Yes, you guys. Yes, the ETs are here. But whether they were my spirit guides or my ancestors, I have no idea. I just know that there were 3 that were communicating with me pretty often. And they were like guiding me, leading me, giving me information, telling me about these other beings that were coming, and just everything. Like, they were awesome. And I got caught up in trying to show the world, like, convince people that these things were here. And I watched them. I watched them come. The little light ships that I was showing you guys with the balls of light coming out, I watched that. I watched it go into the tree. It was like a seeding. I'm telling you, I kept trying to wrap my mind around, like, what the hell is it doing? Like, they were planting seeds or something, or releasing souls, like. And now look what happened. A few months later, all of these things are, these things, I don't know what to call them, celestials, is all kind of shit, are in the trees now. Like, I watched it. And there's nothing like, experiencing something, going through something, and then no one believing you. Like, I had someone tell me, just go out there. Like, are you serious? Like, seriously, like, are you serious? That's like people in the national forests and stuff just disappearing, like, literally disappearing. The bones, nothing ever being found. 9 times out of 10, they walked through a portal that they couldn't see, or a vortex, or some sort of wormhole. Yes, that I guarantee that's what happened. Yeah, and they're pretty much probably still alive somewhere else, or not. You know, I'm not trying to, no. Why would I do that? I'm not here for the likes or the clout, whatever they call that shit. I was just here to share my story. I know I always said I can't be the only one. There's got to be other people that are experiencing this, going, being greeted by these beings. Like, I cannot be the only one. I wanted to connect. I know there's something coming. There's some big events getting ready to happen. They're already happening. But because, people aren't seeing a UFO ship beside it, or an alien, they're just thinking it's just part of life. Like, oh, well, that's normal to a certain degree. Maybe we ain't had nothing like that before, but hey, this is life. No, it's part of this. It's something happening. Like, and I would be able to tell you more, but like I said, most of my attention went somewhere else. I had all these people pulling on me, my energy, because they're watching all of my videos, and this hatred, this low vibration was just coming at me like left to right. And that's why I had to like kind of pull back, because I was like, what the hell? What is this? I was in this safe space, this wonderful place, even though I was kind of creeped out that I was seeing some of the stuff I was seeing, but still, it's like a really nasty ass negative. I mean, it's horrible, man. It's, you know, they say, the devil's coming and Jesus not. No, the devil is here, but see, this is what they're not understanding. I don't believe that there's this big ass devil. We are the devil. Like, the devil isn't you. It's the people that are the devil. You know what I'm saying? That's the boogeyman. It's people. It's horrible. So yes, if they're coming to set the record straight and reset this earth, I'm all for it. I am all for it. I'm ready. Like, I'm so done. I'm so done with people that are heartless, incompassionate, just, for self, like, just evil, just hateful, man. Hateful ass people. They rather believe, you know, some BS that's being put out there on the internet than what people like myself and others is trying to tell you. But like, I can't help but to think, like she said, and I believe it was Mother Isis. Oops, that's totally something different. We, if the number will be small, she said 144,000. She didn't give me an exact number, but she said that number will be small. It will be small. That's the den that keeps going off. Let me pull that up, you guys. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on out there. And I do have my infrared light on because I thought maybe it would, take better pictures or whatever. Okay, let's check this one out real quick, and then I'm going to end this video. Let's get out of that. One more. We'll check the side camera. Just keep me in. And, you know, we need that. People need support. So, yeah, it's definitely okay. You know, if you were thinking about sharing, don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Just turn the Uh-oh. Then the one, it was like a, oh, I should do the color on this one too real quick. It was like a pink, a peach pink color. Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't get it. Shit. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is, you guys. They're here. They are. Look at that. They just booted me off. Damn it. Yeah. So I was staring too long. Yeah.